Hello, this is Lisa from Happy Stampin'. Today we are going to be making this card. It just doesn't have to be for birthdays. It just can be for any kind of special day that you're having. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. I am using the new in color, what's it called? Call Me Clover. I am using the ribbon, the DSP 6x6 stacks, and then of course the cardstock. Alright, so this cardstock measures 8.5 by 5.5, and I have scored it at 4 1/4. So I will fold this in half to make a card here. My bone folder to give a good crease. Alright. A little dimensional back here. Next thing you're going to need are 2 pieces of Whisper White that measure 4 by 5 1/4. You're going to need one for the outside and one for the inside. Now like I said, I used the 6x6 paper stacks, and you're going to get 4 sheets of each one of these. So you're going to get 4 of these, and it's double-sided, so this side will have the stripes and this side will have the dots. You get 4 of those, and then you'll get 4 of these. So you'll get the green and white dot and then the green and white stripe. You'll get 4 of these. And those are in the 2018-2020 in colors 6x6 paper stacks. These are, we used to have paper stacks a while ago, and then they went away. They were 12 by 12. They've brought them back in the 6x6 size. Alright, so what I've done is I have taken these and I've cut 4 strips. So I cut 2 from this and 2 from this, and then I'm just flipping them over. And these are 1/2 inch by 4. Alright. And I'm just going to take my piece of Whisper White here with some of my Tombow glue. And I'm just going to glue those to the bottom of the piece of Whisper White paper here. So all the way down at the bottom and edge to edge. Okay. And then I will take this one. And of course you can put them in any order that you want. I saw this card on Pinterest. Remarkably Creative, Janet Wakeland. And my favorite color is green. She made them in all the different colors, but my favorite color is green, so I thought, oh, I have to make this card. Her sentiment was different, though. I don't have that stamp set. So you're just going to butt them up against each other. Okay, just like that. I'm going to turn this light on, maybe get a little more. If that helped a little bit. Alright, now I'm going to take the grosgrain ribbon in the color of Call Me Clover, and I'm just going to cut a length here to fit across the front of my card. And and it measures 5 3/4. So 5 3/4. Then I'm just going to take a piece of tape, and I'm also going to butt that right up against the piece of paper here. And wrap that around and stick that down with a piece of tape. And then do the same thing on the other side. All right, just like that. All right. Now, I didn't tell you the stamp sets that we're using. This is the stamp set that I got at On Stage in April and have not used it yet. So it's kind of at a, I don't know, at a loss how to use it. So I'm using this circle right here. For the sentiment, enjoy your special day, I'm using Stitched All Around. Oh, don't need that. And then I'm using the Pop of Petals. I'm using this flower right here. And this one comes in a bundle. Save 10%. You get the stamp set and the punch. All right, let's get some paper here. All right, so this is just a sheet of Whisper White. I'm just using a scrap here that I had sitting around. I'm using my Call Me Clover ink pad and the big swirl. And with the big ones, I like to turn the stamp over and then ink it up that way. All right. Looks like I got a little bit of a mess right there, so. But you know what? I think I'm just going to leave it because I can cover it up with a flower. So I'm not going to worry about it. I was going to re-ink it, but I can cover it up with a flower, so I'm not going to worry about it. All right. Now, with this Pop of Petals stamp set, all these flowers are not the same shape. So you kind of have to wiggle around where you're going to be able to punch these out. So what I have done is I have found out you're going to punch like this, and you have to orientate your flower to fit that image. So what I did is I found this little petal goes down and this little petal curves a little bit right here. So I know that this is the bottom of my stamp that's going to match up over here. Now, I'm not putting the dot over here because when you turn it around, it's the wrong side. You have to make sure that you put your dot on the same spot, okay? So I took my stamp off, made my little dot, and then I put it back on. All right? You don't want to put it on the one that's this way. You don't want to put it on this one because it'll be wrong when you go and try and punch it. All right, so I need 3 of these. I hope that made sense. All right. And I need to do the sentiment. I'm going to do the sentiment in the middle here. And okay, so first I'm going to take my punch and I'm going to punch these out real quick. And see, that just fits right in here. Okay, just like that. All right. Now I'm going to take this and I'm just going to cut that out because that's not going to fit in my big shot. All right. And I'm going to take my sentiment here and I'm going to put this up in this corner over here so that it can be covered up by, maybe I'll put it on this corner down over here because there's more, yeah, I think I'll do that like this. There's more of a chance that I'm going to get it covered up down there. All right, so I'm going to ink up my stamp. And I did it upside down. Oh well, it's fine. It ended up being up there anyway. All right, no big deal. I got it in the middle. I got it up towards the top because my other one I felt was down too far. So it's fine. No biggie. All right, so I have the largest of the stitched shapes here, the largest circle. And I'm going to bring in my big shot. I have my magnetic platform, my cutting plate, my paper, my shape, another cutting pad, and then I'm just going to roll that through. All right, there we go. All right, so now I can take this and I'm going to put some dimensionals on the back. And I want to make sure they're at the top and at the bottom so that it will go over my ribbon. I'm just using up my ends here. All right. So this is going to go on my card front here. Alright, just like that. Then I'm going to bring in my flowers and I'm actually going to put my dimensional right here so that I get it where I want it and I can just cover that up. Except I got it. Let's see. I got it a little low. There we go, that's better. All right, right there. All right. And then we will do the same thing with this one. Once you take the backs off, you can put it in any shape that you want. All right, so this one will go right here. And then I'll have to take a little one. I don't have any more big ones right at the moment, so I'll just take two little ones. Take the backings off. And then this one can go right beside it. Let's see, there we go. All right, just like that. Now I will get my card base and some glue. Sure I have it going the right way. And put that on my front. And since I used my glue, I have just a tad of wiggle room to get this centered. All right. The other thing I'm going to do for the inside, I have not put anything on the inside, but I am going to put this little strip, which is another strip of the 6x6 paper. I am going to put that just right down at the bottom. Okay. Alright, then I'll just take my fast fuse, or use your snail, and that's going to go right on the inside of my card here. Alright, and then for the last thing, I'm going to take some of our sequined, adhesive backed sequins, and I'm using these ones have some green in it. I believe it may be mint macaron, I'm not for sure, but they kind of look iridescent to me. So I'm going to put 3 of those on here. And there it is. There you have it. All done. I really like it. And she had them done in, like I said, all 5 of the in colors. So that was really pretty. That would make a really pretty gift set. But there it is. Alright, so all supplies can be purchased through my online store at www.happystamp.stampinup.net. Thanks for watching and have a great day. Bye.